Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Shelf Stable Kitchen. Today is Shelf Stable Saturday, where I spent $5 stocking my pantry on shelf stable ingredients. Today I went to Walmart, and this is what I found. Okay, and this is what I picked up. They have the Knorr pasta sides and rice sides for $1. So I picked up a buffalo chicken. I've never had that flavor before. It's brand new. I picked up the creamy garlic. That just sounds absolutely delicious. And I love anything with cilantro. So I got the cilantro and lime. I also picked up a small bag of yellow rice. This was 98 cents. You can find the bigger bags for roughly $1.50, maybe $2. And then I also picked up a can of green chilies for 88 cents. So I think I had about, 14 cents left over? Something like that. All right, I was checking out the back of the package to see if they had any recipes printed on the back. They did not, but they did have a recipe idea for a creamy buffalo chicken bake. That sounds absolutely delicious. All you have to do is scan that code and you will have access to so many recipes on their website. The creamy garlic also has a suggestion for a meal, a spinach artichoke chicken pasta. That sounds delicious. I think I would add some capers to that for some extra flavor because it just looks delicious. And the cilantro lime rice side also had a recipe suggestion, cilantro chicken burrito bowl. Again, just scan that code and you'll have access to all of their recipes. The ingredients that you're gonna need to bring this all together is gonna be some water, milk, and some butter. If you don't have milk, they have shelf-stable milk for $1.25 at the Dollar Tree, or you can invest in a powdered milk if you want it to be a little bit more shelf-stable. The serving size also suggests that it's one package, but it gives calories per serving and per container. So I'm not quite sure what that's all about, but if you need to stretch this out, you can add some canned chicken, canned roast beef, canned tuna, extra vegetables, whether canned, home canned, dehydrated, or freeze-dried. You'll be able to bulk up these meals using shelf-stable ingredients if you're in an emergency. So for $1, I thought it was a pretty good deal, and so I just picked up 3 of them. All right, everybody, this is what my pantry is currently looking like. This is what I have accumulated over the past month in addition to my regular grocery shopping. So I'm not just spending $5 a week on food, but I'm adding an extra $5 per week on top of my regular grocery. I just separated it and did it on a different day. And I'm not going to show grocery hauls very much anymore because we get the same thing. They're mostly just refrigerator, dairy, produce type things. So we have our soba noodles. We have some mashed potatoes and sugar. We have beans and lentils back there. We have some wild rice, a bag of flour. We have the 3 sides, the Knorr sides that we just showed you, the yellow rice. We have some tomato sauce that we need to use. It's expiring this month. We have some pasta sauce, some canned chicken, a couple cans of corn, some cream and mushroom soup, hominy, green beans, and potatoes. I also have some pasta to go along with that spaghetti or that pasta sauce, and some gnocchi, which I like my gnocchi with pesto. So I may need to find a jar of pesto sauce to keep with that gnocchi. So when I'm ready to eat it, it's available. But I also like using gnocchi in place of dumplings for like a creamy chicken and dumpling soup, or you can saute them with onions and different vegetables. We also got an 8-pack of the chicken bouillon. We got the yeast, we got some sazon and some different broths, and then an obscene amount of ground cinnamon, which I didn't intend to put into my grocery haul, but it ended up there anyways, so I just left it. We're gonna use the cinnamon to refill the small jar of cinnamon that I got at that same grocery haul. So if you're reluctant to start a pantry because you think it's expensive and you feel like you're behind and you need to have it all at once, don't feel that way. Get started, even if it's 1 can, 1 bag, 1 box. It adds up eventually over time, and you will be so happy to have even an extra box of anything. I forgot the baking soda, the coconut oil, and the chilies. So there is our complete pantry so far. Now, is this the only pantry that I have? Is this all the food that I have stocked up? No, it's not. You can see here I've got flour, pancake batter. I've got some oranges that I dehydrated last year. You would have seen that. And I do have, I'll show you just a little bit of my pantry. So there is just a little sneak peek of a portion of my pantry. So we are good. I just want to show you that even spending $5 a week, that your pantry will build up and you will be in good shape to survive any kind of emergency. Thanks everybody for joining me for another Shelf Stable Saturday. Come back next week and see what else I'm able to find. Have a great weekend, everybody.